Hey Auburn, happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week like I have. I just wanted to touch on a few of the highlights of things that have been going on around our city. Last Saturday was Clean Sweep. Amazing turnout. Over 800 people showed up to work on projects around our city. We probably had at least half of, if not more of that, show up at City Hall for our ceremonial sweep down Main Street, and then everybody dispersed to their projects. We had a brand new playground built at Regner Park. There were plantings around our new community and event center. The Sons of Italy were painting all of the wood that's going to be going up on the awning where Big Daddy's used to be. It was a great time in Auburn. I am so proud of the work that gets done and the community spirit that we have here. Then on Sunday, if Clean Sweep wasn't enough, we went down to the River Mobile Home Park, and some of the seniors down there had some work that needed to be done, and they just aren't able to do it themselves. So the other residents at the river decided it should be seniors helping seniors. Well, that isn't enough either, because Tammy Capule from our code enforcement group thought that it would be a great project for the Adventist Academy kids. There was a busload of about 40 kids that came down to help the seniors at the river. We had 13 projects that we worked on. Everybody worked hand in hand. There wasn't a single complaint between the seniors or the students, and I think there were some really positive bonds that were formed that day. We did things like pruning rose bushes, mowing yards, cleaning up garbage. It was just a great time to be, again, in the city of Auburn, doing great things for one another. And the seniors that weren't able to help with the yard work, well, they were at the community clubhouse fixing lunch for us for when we came back. So much fun. I just can't tell you how proud it makes me to be part of this community. And then we also had this week Cities and Schools. I've mentioned before that I offered up an initiative through Cities and Schools, which is Auburn, Algona Pacific, the Auburn School District, and Green River College, to work on how do we promote, how do we build, how do we create family wage middle income jobs. We unanimously agreed that that was going to be our initiative, and we've been focusing on the areas of IT, manufacturing, and the trades. So some exciting news should be coming forward between Auburn School District and Green River College, and the cities are working together as well on some opportunities for our residents. On Thursday, it was Dean Day. Dean McCauley is one of our firefighters. He's stationed at 38 in Pacific, but he does amazing work throughout our community, and he was honored by Delta Dental, and it was Dean's Day. So we all gathered at Station 38 to surprise him. He had no idea that he was being honored. His family, his friends, his co-workers, we were there to support him and say thank you for all of the work he does in this community. Not only is he a firefighter and takes care of us that way, but when he's off duty, he's doing community service. He works for Muscular Dystrophy Association with the Fill the Boot project that goes on every year, with the Multiple Sclerosis Ride, and he's also heavily involved in Tunnel to Tower in New York, the 9/11 project. So we got together to honor him and say thank you for the incredible work that he does, and there were also some donations made to his favorite charities. Left that event and came back to Auburn to welcome Dick's Drive-In to Auburn for a tour. We think Auburn is the perfect location for their newest restaurant, and we tried to make sure that they felt the same way. Their colors are blue and orange, so what better way to welcome them than to have Auburn Mountain View cheerleaders and their jazz band welcome them to City of Auburn City Hall. We took them on a tour, we showed them a few locations, and then we ended with what we think is the very best location for them, the old Big Daddy's site. What a great idea to exchange one legend for another, one iconic business for another iconic business. They seem to like it too. So hopefully we'll hear some positive news in the future about that. So stay tuned, and remember to keep voting on social media and let them know that Auburn is the place that they should cite the next Dick's Drive-In. What gets better than that? Friday morning, I went to Walmart at 7:30 for a grand reopening of their store. They've been a part of the Auburn community for well over 10 years. but they did a total remodel of their store, making it more friendly, easier to find things, and we were there to celebrate with them this morning. And they gave out 3 grants this morning, one to Gildo Ray Elementary School for $2,500, another one to King County Sexual Assault Resource Center, KSARC, for $2,500, and to our very own Auburn Police Officers Guild for another $2,500. The money for the officers will go to Shop with a Cop later this year, so the money will go back to Walmart and make kids incredibly happy that may not have a Christmas available to them otherwise. And just got back from Empty Bowls. That is a fundraiser for the Auburn Food Bank, and it's always incredible to see just how many people come out to support the food bank. Beautiful bowls, many of them made by the Green River Potters up at Green River College, and delicious soups, some of them by Cafe Pacific and other restaurants in the area. And it's just a great way to end a Friday by doing something good for the community. Every dollar that's raised through the Auburn Food Bank, Debbie Christian can make go $5. So you give $1, she can spend it worth $5. Consider working within our community to make this the best place that it can possibly be. So many opportunities, so many great ways to be involved in your community. If you have an idea for something, send it to me. I would love to highlight what you're doing to make Auburn even better. Thanks so much, and you have a great weekend.